Welcome back. Got another thrift haul for you guys today. My last thrift haul I thought was pretty bad, so I want you guys to go ahead and rate this thrift haul in the comments 1 to 10. Give me your rating. I think this one was decent. If I was going to rate it myself, I'd probably say like a 6 or so out of 10. Like I said, not too bad, but this one was from 7 stores. We got 89 items, spent a total of $954.74. Giving us an average buy cost of $10.73. There are like maybe 10 or so items in here from a resale shop, so those items all got paid up for. And then there were a few items also paid up for at some of the Goodwills, but let's jump in. Up first, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren fleece. This does have a little patch on the front of it, which usually adds some value. This patch is a little cracked, but I think it can still sell pretty decent. This is one from the 90s. Here's a John Varvatos shirt, pretty basic one, but this one is new with tags. And John Varvatos is one of those items that is going to command quite a bit of a premium being new with tags. They don't hold a lot of value because they do have a high retail price, but usually once they've been worn, especially a basic one like that, is only going to be like a $15 shirt or so. But being new with tags, it is going to sell for more. This is a brand, I've actually been following this brand on Instagram for a long time. It's called Malbon Golf. Here's the little golf ball logo. I've just been a fan of this brand for a long time. Never found it before, but this is my first time finding it. I probably paid too much, $22.50 for just a long sleeve polo, but I think I should still make at least $10 profit on that, maybe more, but since I've been following that brand for so long, I decided just to get it. I thought it'd be fun to sell. Here's a nice Pendleton. This is a great color on this one. It's only a size medium, but this tag is actually a tag I've never seen. It's like, I'm not sure if it's a collaboration or what, but it says Thomas K on it. And this one is also called the Oliver. So some of them have this little tag on the top right here that has the name. Paid up for it, but Pendleton flannels just sell really good, especially this time of year, and that is a good style. Another Pendleton flannel. This one's a collaboration with Hurley. And it is also a board shirt, which is probably the best Pendleton you can find. So I think the collaboration with Hurley and being a board shirt is going to add a lot of value. So even though I paid up $24 for that, I would expect that to be at least a $50 shirt, even in only a size medium. Viore pants. These are joggers. I just sold a pair of these, I think, for maybe $48 plus shipping. So I didn't mind paying up for these at 24 bucks. These first few items here are all the items from the resale shop. So like I said, I paid up for those. The rest of the items, I'll let you guys know when the resale shop items are done. And the rest items will just be thrift items at like normal thrift store prices. Normal as in normal California thrift store prices. So still $7 minimum pretty much. And then up to like maybe even 20 bucks for some items. Here is a pair of Lululemon pants. These are like more of like a canvasy pant. I actually have a personal pair of these, and I did pay up for them. 24 bucks. They still have the tag on the inside right here. This tag. That's usually a good sign that they're in good condition. And those should be $45, $50 pants. Another pair of the Viore joggers. Actually, these joggers that are more of like the athleisure joggers compared to the ripstop climber pants, these joggers have been selling better for me, even though the other ones seem like a little bit thicker and higher quality. I bought these at the resale shop, but I'm not going to resell them unless they don't fit me. These are new with tags Levi, I think 511s. I paid 28 bucks for them, which is way too much if I was going to resell them, but those are for me. As long as they fit. If not, if they don't fit, I'll sell them, probably break even. Here's a pair of Lululemon shorts. These are only $18.50. These are like the vented ones. I can't remember. There's a specific name for them. I don't know if you guys can tell. But they're like a little bit more perforated and breathable. So those are really great for golfing, especially in the summer. Probably the best item. It probably might even be the best item in the whole haul. It did cost me 28 bucks. But it's an outer known blanket shirt. If you guys don't know about these are probably the best outer known item, and they are amazing. They're like their big thick flannels. They call them the blanket shirts, and these have a crazy sell-through rate right now, and probably an average sale price of somewhere around 60, maybe even 70 bucks. Like I said, those are just amazing sellers. Here's a pair of Lululemon athletic shorts. These are only 12 bucks. Still stuff from the resale shop. So $12 at the resale shop is a good deal. And these still have the tag on them. Honestly, they look like they've never even been worn before. So should be at least 25 bucks. I think this is the last item from the resale shop. It is a Jordan full zip hoodie. I'll probably even call it a jacket because it is thicker, and usually jacket adds a little bit more value. So this was 14 bucks. I'm not going to get rich on this one, but it should be at least 30 bucks. Now on to the stuff from the thrift stores. Here's a Vineyard Vines quilted jacket. It's kind of like a shacket because it is a snap button, but it's definitely thick enough and heavy enough to be a jacket. I did pay up for this. I paid 20 bucks for it, which is maybe even a little bit too much, but I did look for this specific jacket, and I want to say I saw sales in like the $45, $50 range, so I thought it would still be worth it, and this is the perfect time of year for it. Here's a Burton ski jacket. I mean, Burton ski jackets are just such money. These are amazing. I'm not sure. This is probably, let me see if we can show you guys the tag, and it is a dry ride, waterproof one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but did pay up for it. 18 bucks at a Goodwill. Some of my Goodwill prices are pretty high, but the Burton ski jackets are amazing, so I am happy to pay 18 bucks for that one. I have another Burton ski jacket. This one is called the Ronin. I think it's probably a collaboration with some kind of snowboarder, just if I was going to guess. This one's only a size small, but this specific Ronin Burton was selling for crazy money. So even at 18 bucks in a size small, that could be a like $60 to $80 jacket. Here's an Alo Yoga sweatshirt. Most of the Alo Yoga stuff does really well, and a sweatshirt is probably one of the better items. This brand, I don't hear about this brand a lot, but I actually find it quite a bit here in Southern California. I only had to pay 10 bucks for this at Goodwill, and this is a iron and resin like Henley hoodie. It's a pretty thick sweatshirt. Iron and Resin is an amazing brand. I think all their stuff's made here in the USA, and as soon as you feel it, you can tell it's quality. Wouldn't be surprised if that's at least a $50 item. Here's a Peter Millar Summer Comfort Polo, and it does have a good embroidery on it. Bandon Dunes. This is a pretty famous golf course. I want to say Washington, maybe. Could be wrong, but it's a pretty famous one, so that should add value. It shouldn't take any value away. Here's a new to me brand. It just seemed like it was more of a quality piece. It's just for USC Trojans, but it's called Game Day Couture. And I did look up some comps for this. They were pretty decent. This was only $2.99, so I did take a little bit of a chance on it. Never sold the brand, but for $3, it's USC Trojans. It should be at minimum like 12 to 15 bucks. Here is a women's. It was in the men's section. That's why I found it. I don't go through the women's section at all. This is a Patagonia button-up shirt. A little bit older one, probably from like the late 90s, early 2000s, button-up. And yeah, Patagonia stuff is really good. This one doesn't have a patch on it, which would add quite a bit of value. But I think just the era that it's from, it's going to do just fine. Here's a Lululemon polo shirt in like the tie-dye. I've sold this exact shirt multiple times. I think I might have found a couple things from this brand before. It's called ASRV. It's like a workout apparel, and some of their stuff is pretty expensive. I didn't even look up this t-shirt. It was only $2.99, but like I said, I know some of their stuff does have some good value, so we should be making at least 10 bucks on that. Here's a Peter Millar collection polo. I have had this tag before on a Peter Millar, and I think it does better than just their regular Peter Millar tag. So even though it's a pretty basic polo, like I said, I'm pretty sure that specific tag does add a little bit of value. Here's a Ted Baker London button-up shirt. If you see some of the tags on this stuff, for the next thrift store, these do have significant sales on most of them. So they do like a tiered markdown, 25% off, 50% off, 75% off. I want to say this was 75% off because it was priced at $30, so that means I paid $7.50, I think. And this is a Ted Baker London shirt, but it is new with tags. It has like this Jeep print all over it. If this wasn't new with tags, I wouldn't have got it. Ted Baker London has been doing very poorly for me. I'm picking up almost nothing from them anymore. Brooks Brothers dress shirt. This one is the Regent. I'm actually not an expert in Brooks Brothers shirts. I do pick them up sometimes though, especially when they're like this in excellent condition, probably never even worn. I'll just look up the name of the shirt. So this one was the Regent, the specific size, and just look at the sell-through rate. Super easy. And I want to say all of these were like 100% sell-through rate of these specific ones with this specific brand or this specific model and size. This one's the Milano. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm not an expert in the Brooks Brothers, but I'm pretty sure the Milanos are good sellers in most sizes. And this one, I want to say, had over 100% sell-through. Here's another Regent in the same size. I think all these were half off, so I'm pretty sure I paid $7.50 for each of those. And I want to say the Milanos were some of the better sellers in the $25 to $30 range. This is really cool. This is just like a waffle knit thermal, but it's Polo Ralph Lauren. And anything Polo Ralph Lauren, doesn't matter if it's even just a thermal shirt with that Aztec pattern, is going to sell great. I wouldn't be surprised if this thermal sells in the $25 to $30 range with that pattern on it. Here's a Ping Golf mock neck. Ping Golf stuff actually does okay if you're willing to price it low enough. This one, I'm not sure if there's a discount on this one, but at most this one was $6. It's a long sleeve mock neck, and at that price, I could still price it low enough to move it really quickly. Here's a Disney Hawaiian shirt. I'm pretty sure this is Emperor's New Groove. Most of these Disney Hawaiian shirts I will pick up as long as they're cheap enough. They sell decently well as long as you buy them cheap enough to sell them on the lower end. And that is a big thing for me. I'm willing to buy lower end items as long as I can pick them up at the right price where I can still price them towards the bottom of the market, because some of these lower end items will sit longer if you don't have them priced near the bottom. Here's just a Tommy Bahama long sleeve t-shirt. I'm pretty sure this one was super cheap, 75% off, $15, but it does have a nice big logo on the back, so that should add some decent value. This is a Hawaiian shirt brand that I don't pick up very often, Pacific Legends. It's not a great seller, but this print, and this was $4, might even have been 25% off that. This print, though, is pretty good. So at that cheap of a price, I could still make at least $10 on it. And this is a size XL. On the lower end Hawaiian shirt brands, I am looking for the bigger sizes. So probably XL and above for most of the lower end ones. Here's a J. Crew shirt. I'm going to call this chambray. It's kind of like blue and gray, but it is blue if you look close enough. It's only a size small, but J. Crew chambrays just sell amazing for me. So they're usually in the $20 range, even for the smaller sizes. This is really cool. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren piece, a little lightweight hoodie. It does have a patch, embroidery, striped. I mean, it has everything you want to look for. The only downside, it's only a size medium, but everything else about it is screaming money, so that should be a decent seller. Here's a Disney Spirit jersey. I'm always looking out for these, and especially being here in Southern California, I find them pretty often. This one's a Star Wars one, and unless you get something crazy, they can go for more. I want to say I might have sold one for like $60 or $70 before. Not a Star Wars one, but just a Disney Spirit jersey. But most of these are still $30 sellers, even in the less desirable ones. Ralph Lauren linen shirt, that's an easy pickup. Those are always great sellers. I'm going to try to get through these a little bit quicker. This is a Lululemon. There's no buttons on it. I'm still going to call it a Henley just because it has that style. I don't know if that would technically be correct, but Lululemon shirt. Viella, this is a nice button-up shirt. These are 80% cotton, 20% wool, so they're a little bit thicker, and they sell in the $20 to $30 range. $25 you can probably get if you hold out a full 90 days. 25 should be pretty easy. Mizzen and Main dress shirt. These don't sell anything like they used to, but $8 pickup should still be $25 or so. Here's a pretty basic John Varvatos button-up shirt. It is solid black though, and I think that it should still be around 20 bucks. Here's another Polo Ralph Lauren linen shirt. This one has a name on it. I didn't even look up this specific name. It's called the Bradford, if you guys can see that there. I probably did make a little bit of a mistake on it. I noticed there's a couple small spots on the front of it. I thought I could get them out, but then as I was pulling it out of the bag, I noticed there's like some bleach spots on there. So even being a great shirt, Polo Ralph Lauren linen, at $8 with those flaws, it's probably not worth it. I doubt I even get 15 bucks. Here's a Lululemon flannel. I can't remember the name of this specific one. You can just look it up. If you get the exact name, that is going to help it sell through and get for the most money. But this is a pretty good seller. They actually sell for a little bit less than I thought, being Lululemon and a flannel, but still should be an easy 30 bucks. Here's a Lucky Brand Irish linen shirt. I didn't even look it up because it has Baird McNutt linen, and anytime I find Baird McNutt linen in a shirt, it's always a great seller. Here's another J. Crew chambray shirt. Like I said, those are easy money. Should be an easy 20 bucks on that. Here's a Harley Davidson flannel. The only issue I had with this, I don't know how many men are looking for a pink Harley Davidson flannel, and so that is probably going to hurt the value on this. If it was a women's, no problem, but I don't know a lot of guys that are riding Harleys that want a pink flannel. But if you do, I'm not judging you. Just come buy it from me, please. Here is a Nike Steelers lightweight hoodie, new with tags. It only has a $40 MSRP, so paying 12 bucks from the thrift store is a lot, but this is a good time of year to be selling NFL stuff, and being new with tags, I still think I should get 25 bucks for it at the minimum. Here's a Peter Millar quarter zip. Those are pretty easy sellers. This one does have an embroidery on the shoulder, or on the sleeve, but it should still be a decent seller. Here's a long sleeve Roan, just pretty basic shirt, but Roan is a great brand for athletic wear. These sold really well for me this football season. They are the NFL on-field polos. This one's for the Browns. I think it's in like a 3XL, 2XL. So that's a great size. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if this is a $25 shirt. Here's a Robert Graham button-up. I know a lot of people just don't like selling this anymore because they don't sell for what they used to, but they still sell for pretty decent money. Sometimes I can still get 30-ish bucks for these. This one is a 2XL, so and it does have the flip cuffs, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a $25 to $30 item. Here's a Patagonia base layer. I think this might be the midweight one. It's not quite the lightest weight one, but Patagonia, obviously easy. This is not a for sure thing, but I bought it anyways. It's a LA Dodgers polo, but this print on it, it's like a camo print, but it has the golf pins, like if you're on a golf course. And I just thought that this was such a cool shirt. Someone's going to want it. It's just going to be, the problem is getting the right eyes on this. I know if I have the right eyes on this, this is going to be an easy seller though. So keywords are probably going to come into play there. Here's a Game Guard camo shirt. Pretty sure this is called Desert Camo. Knowing the name of the camo and putting that in the title is going to make a huge difference. I actually learned a lot of camo stuff from Big Yumbo. He's one of my favorite YouTubers to watch, so I'm sure all of you guys, if you're watching me, you watch him already. But if you don't, definitely go check him out. He just has great knowledge. I love his videos. They're really basic and simple, but I just think that he's a good eBay seller. And there's a lot of YouTubers that probably aren't the best eBay sellers, and I'm not saying that I am, but I think that he's just an actual good eBay seller, so it's good to learn from guys like that. Oh, that was a Lululemon tank top, by the way. Sorry. Here's a Sapphire Lounge. This is like one of those Y2K shirts that has a guitar and flames. This is like the same as those Dragonfly shirts that I find sometimes. The print is going to be heavily dependent on the price here, and because of that print and being in a 2XL, I'll probably list it around 30 bucks, take an offer of 25. Here's a Rain Spooner on a newer tag. It's rare that I would leave a rain spooner behind at a thrift store. So pretty basic, even though it's only a size small. This is an example of a Nike pair of workout shorts. Oops, a pair of Nike workout shorts that I will pick up. So these were $8, but this is just like a newer tag. They felt a little bit more quality. They weren't just like the basic ones. I want to say these might be... I've seen an ad for these specific Nike shorts. Maybe the training day shorts? I don't know if that's a thing, but that might be the name of them. Outer Known Sea Jeans. These are pretty good sellers in like the $30 to $35 range, I think. Don't pick up that much Armani stuff, but this one was on a good Armani tag. The Giorgio Armani made in Italy tag. And this dress shirt seems to be in great condition. And in a good size 18, a bigger size. I love finding these Patagonia baggies. That's what they call these shorts, the baggies. And these are always great sellers. I don't know about this time of year, but those should be like $30 to $35. So I've never heard of this brand. It's called RSVP Gallery. The only reason I picked it up is because instantly felt the material. This is a thick, high quality sweatshirt. Ended up looking them up. I think they sell pretty well in around the $50 range. So that's really amazing because this specific thrift stop, I only found 2 items. So that made it a lot more worth it. Basic Lululemon tank top. These are not huge money. I paid $7 for this. Probably only sell it for 15, but I'm probably going to sell it within a week or two. Here's a pair of 511 tactical pants. Pretty easy. One thrift store, I had a bunch of long sleeve Lululemons. So here's the first one. They were all $8. I think they're all either XL or 2XL. So those are easy $25 items. Another Lululemon. This one's a Henley. These are new with tags Pelagic tank tops. They were only $5. Like I said, they're new with tags. Pelagic is a great fishing brand. I'm not expecting those to sell anytime soon. Probably 4 months down the line. But at $5 being new with tags, those should sell for at least $20 when spring or summer hits. Don't pick up a lot of scrub stuff, but Figs is one of the few brands I will. This is a pair of their technical collection pants. Let me scoot this over. This is getting a little big and it's probably getting a little bit in the way. Okay. Another Lululemon shirt. Another Lululemon. This one's a long sleeve. It's always nice. This was in a thrift store. I was actually getting really discouraged. This was near the end of the day. Looked through almost the whole thrift store. Found maybe 1 or 2 items. I was at the end of one of the last rows. Ended up hitting this patch. One of the employees must just put out all of them at the same time. And all of these, there was probably like 7 of these Lululemon shirts all together. Here's a Nike Zonal Cooling Polo. It does have a company, or not a company, a golf course embroidery on it. But it is camo and it is one of the Zonal Coolings. So I thought that added enough value where it was worth it. I don't pick up a lot of just basic Nike polos. Another one of those Lululemon long sleeves. And another Lululemon long sleeve. Like I said, this was so amazing. Just get like 8 of those back to back to back. This is a Nike Los Angeles Rams Salute to Service t-shirt. The Salute to Service football stuff does amazing. Almost anything that's in the Salute to Service line sells well. This is a great plaid on this, and that's why I picked it up. This is a Ralph Lauren button-up, and if this was just a basic one, I wouldn't have picked it up. But with this good of a plaid, that's an easy seller. So Rourke button-up, lightweight one, perforated. It's a decent brand. I wouldn't say their stuff sells great, but it sells decent. Here's a Crofton Barrow Quick Dry. These are very quick sellers. They're not expensive sellers. I paid $7 for it. I'm probably only going to sell it for 15, but it should sell really, really quick. Here's another one. I haven't found one with a print like this before, so I was really curious about it. This is in an XL tall, so minimum $15. Maybe that print adds a little value and I can get like $20 for it. An Untuck It button-up shirt in a 3XL. Untuck It definitely does not sell anything like it used to, but the bigger sizes still seem to be doing pretty well. Here's a lightweight Carhartt force button-up shirt in a good size. I think this is either a 2 or a 3XL. A pair of Vineyard Vines swim trunks. Another Croft & Barrel quick dry shirt in a 2XL. I'm trying to hurry. I think the battery might be running out on the camera. Here's an Outer Known Hawaiian shirt. This is a new to me brand. I think it's... Alright, the camera died. We only have a couple more items though, so let's get finished real quick. This is called Greater Half. This is actually my first time picking up this brand. It's a golf brand, and usually there's a lot of golf brands that you're going to find like this with the crazy prints all over them. Usually if they feel like quality, I'll just look them up. This one did, and I think this has a pretty good sell-through rate for pretty decent prices. Like I said, it's called Greater Half. Here's a Tory Richard. This one has a pretty decent print on it. That's why I picked it up. These haven't been selling great, especially right now in the winter time, but this should sell pretty decently in the springtime for about 20 bucks. This is a Hawaiian brand that I don't pick up very often. It's Go Barefoot. Let me show you guys the tag. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, it's not a great brand, but this is a great print in a good size, and it's in excellent condition. It has these tiki heads all over it, and this should be at least 20 bucks just because of the print. Not sure how to pronounce this brand, but it's really good. It's KJUS. KJUS. So, Kajus, or I'm not exactly sure. This one does have some kind of embroidery on it, but these vests are going for crazy amounts of money. So, I think even with the embroidery, we should still probably sell it for 40 plus. I want to say if it had no embroidery, they were going for like maybe 80 bucks. I think I've sold something from them before. I can't remember what it was though, and it sold really well, but that's only maybe the second or third time I found that brand. This is a really cool vintage Columbia windbreaker. This one does have the radical sleeve. I think that's like the bigger, wider sleeve. I'm not exactly sure, but just the color blocking on this alone should sell it pretty easily. I did pay up for it 15 bucks, but I don't see it selling for any less than 30, being this cool. That's it for the sales. Like I said in the beginning, go ahead and rate this haul. Like I said, it's definitely a lot better than the last haul I had. That one was very bad. I would say this one is more of a middling haul, but give me a rating below in the comments, 1 to 10. I'll be replying to all the comments, so if you have any more things you want to say about it, or you guys just want to roast me, or you want to say something nice about me, I'll read them all and I'll respond. And also, last thing, if you guys want to see any of these get sold, you can watch the What Sold series. I put out a daily video every single day, show you all my sales. Doesn't matter how much it sells for, I show you guys all of them. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.